Hello, you beautiful people. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be testing the brand new W7 Racy Palette. If you are new here, I'm Lucy Stephenson, but you can call me Luce because we're all friends here. If you are new, please don't forget to hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up because it really helps out my channel, and turn that notification bell on just so that you're notified every single time that I'm uploading. I'm uploading at the moment Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, but I'm literally uploading back to back at the moment because I am really far behind on videos and Christmas gift sets have started coming out in advent calendars, so I will leave all of my previous videos linked down below of like the recent Christmas gift sets. If not, go back to my channel and you can have a look at them anyways, but today we're going to be reviewing the brand new W7 Racy Palette. This was very kindly sent to me in PR. I work very closely with W7. We're in like a little exclusive group. So thank you so much for them sending this across to me. As always, all my opinions are going to be my own. I do also have a discount code. If you use the code LUCE, so LUCE, 10 on the website, you'll get 10% off. It's not affiliate, but I do really appreciate you using it because it helps to build my relationship with W7. So thank you for that. So let's just get straight into it. So the inside of the palette looks like this. I mean, does this look a little bit familiar to you? It's very clearly a kind of alternative, more affordable version of the Huda Beauty Naughty palette, which, I mean, you need an alternative for because that palette is so pricey. So this is what the palette looks like. It is absolutely beautiful. And it even has the little weird clear with like the beads shade in it as well. So this is what it looks like. I'll actually compare it for you to the Naughty palette from Huda because I actually have that in my collection. So this is the Naughty palette, this is the Racy palette. I love that they've done their own packaging and stuff and haven't like completely kind of duped and copied the packaging. But yeah, this is what the Huda Beauty one looks like. And then that is what the two look like compared to one another. If you want to do a video testing them side by side, please do let me know because I'll definitely do that for you. But let's just see what this one is like by itself. Let's do some swatches, let's put in my eyeballs and see whether it's worth your moolah. So as always, I'm going to start off with priming my eyes, and I'm just taking my P. Louise base in the shade Rumour number 2 and I'm just dotting that all over. And you're on the drill by now. I'm going to use my Peaches and Cream PC18 brush and I'm just going to tap this all over the lid. I've also used a little bit of my sponge. This is just one of the Friends in Revolution ones, and I've also just tapped over my eyes with that as well, just to take out some of the moisture, just so that it doesn't crease as much, because I have little creasy ball sack eyeballs. Because I have little creasy eyeballs, so hopefully that'll help to prevent it creasing as much. So I'm going to start with this shade here, which is the shade Tease, and I'm going to pack this. Oh, I don't like that brush. That brush is spiky. That can go in the bin. That is really painful. I'm going to actually use the brush that comes inside the palette. My camera just loves them lights in the background. I swear down. So I'm just going to use the fluffy side of the brush and I'm just going to pack it on in this outer corner. It's not going to go on really intense because I am using quite a big fluffy brush. I need to wash my brushes. I'm running very, very low on brushes. And I'm just going to put it on the other side as well. And I've just been using the fluffy brush just to blend out the edges. It's not perfect right now because we will blend it out with a lighter colour, but I'm just kind of getting that colour down to begin with. So now that it's looking a little something like this, I'm going to go in with, I think I'm going to go in with Playful, which is this colour here, and just a big fluffy brush. It's probably a bit of too big of a brush, but like I said, I have not cleaned my brushes and I need to. So I'm just going to literally just run this all over the outer part of the eye, like so. So now that is blended out, I'm just going to go in with a shimmer. And I'm going to go in with this one here, which is called Tempting. There's so many different shimmers in here that I really want to stick my finger in. But let's see what this one, oh, that's really, oh, that is really nice. So let's put this, oh wow, oh my god, it's beautiful. I'm just going to put this on the inner corner here. Wow. Okay, that is a little bit more like a topper one, so I probably could have done with a different colour underneath. Oh my god, that is so soft. But I'm just going to tap that and build it up, not like it needs it like, but just build it up a little bit more. And then I'm going to take the shade Frisky, which is this darker shimmer, and again just taking my finger, because fingers are just the best for shimmers. I'm going to take this here and kind of blend that all in. I'm literally just winging this, not going to lie. And then I'm going to take this shade here, which is a darker one. This one's the shade Yearning, and I'm just going to take that same fluffy brush again because, like I said, we are running low on brushes today. I haven't got many clean, so I'm going to put this in this outer corner just to deepen it up a little bit. Oh yeah, adds a bit of depth, doesn't it? And then I'm going to take that brush with no extra product and just use this to blend out the edges of that darker shade just a little bit, just like so. Oh my god, I love how this has turned out. And then I'm going to take the other side of the brush that you get in the palette, and I'm actually going to go in with the gold one. This is what I wanted to put on my lid, but I thought, you know what, I always do gold. Like I just naturally gravitate towards it. Oh, this is a very kind of crumbly, foily texture. I haven't swatched the palette yet, so this is my first time like digging in to it, but I'm putting this in the inner corner. I know it's not lighter than that pink, but I just really want to try the gold. So this is what it's looking like. I said, just a nice kind of simple look. Really good for like beginners, because it can just be messy and it doesn't matter. Like it's just really, really easy to kind of put on. I am very, very impressed so far with the pigment, the blendability, and just the shimmers and everything of this palette. Obviously I will do a video if you want me to, testing this compared to the Huda Beauty one. Please let me know down below if that's what you want me to do, and I will definitely do that. But I think this is an amazing affordable alternative to it. So yeah, that is what that looks like. I'm going to go off and finish off the rest of my face. I'll come back and show you my finished look and show you my final thoughts on this palette as well. And I would have tried the little weird glossy one, but it's like 12:10 now and I'm going out to meet my friend. I need to set off in like 20-30 minutes to go meet my friend, and we're going shopping and going for something to eat. So I don't want to put this on my creasy, oily eyelids when it's going to be like a Vaseline-y kind of texture. So if I remember when I come back, I might put some on top of what I've already got on, but I'll probably forget, not going to lie, because I'll probably be in a food coma, and I'm going to go to a discounted makeup shop as well, so I'll probably be like in a shopping and a food coma as well. So yeah, I'm going to finish off the rest of my face. I can't say the words out. Finish off the rest of my face and I'll show you what it looks like. So this is what the finished look looks like. So since I finished my eyeshadow bit, I've been out and I've been shopping, I've like travelled and all that kind of stuff. And look at my eyes. Can you see them creases? I don't think it was a good idea for me to use the sponge to kind of set that primer when it was quite wet, because it's completely separated in my crease. What I will say as well though is I did have a bit of like a anxiety kind of attack, I guess if that's the right word to explain it, because I was really panicking that I was going to be late when I went to meet up with my friend. So, and then I needed to fuel as well because I had literally 0 miles in my car and I was driving like half an hour away. So I don't know if that's got anything to do with it, but it is like completely separated and it's just in my crease. It's so bizarre. I'm going to go back in with the palette and I'm just going to fix it and see whether it is fixable. That was so simple and so easy to fix. I literally just patted it back on again and then perfect. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to play around with using my beauty blender and maybe using a dry one. I think back in the day I used to use a dry one to set my eyeshadow primer, so I'm gonna have to go back to doing that because obviously I've only been out since it's like 4:25 now, so I've only been out for like a handful of hours and the eyeshadow primer made my eyeshadow go funny like that. But yeah, super easy just to kind of pop back on. Because I am home for the night now, I am going to try some of the little weird funky shade here. So this is called Raw. It is literally like balls of pigment in a gloss. I don't know if that, there we go, you can kind of see it there. And then I'm going to put this, oh okay, I'm going to pop this on. This is why I said to you that I definitely didn't want to wear this glossy one to go out, because imagine this when it all kind of creased and separated. Okay, so it is like a glossy eye look. Glossy eye looks have just not really been my thing. So for me, like, I'd want to set this. Ooh, you can see the colour though. Oh, okay. That actually is beautiful. The only thing is, because it is a gloss, this is going to crease if you've got creases on your eyes, if you've got hooded eyes or anything like that like me. It's going to crease because of the product. There's literally no way around it unless you set it with a powder. I mean, you can see that it's already starting to like bunch up in my creases. So for me, the texture is just not for me. It's just not for me at all. But it is exactly like the Huda Beauty one. So this is what it looks like with obviously the colour pressed on top. It's definitely, ooh, I got that on my teeth. It's definitely not going to be like a glossy kind of look that I would normally go for, and I wouldn't really use that weird shade, but it's funky, isn't it? It's different, and I appreciate it. I appreciate trying it. But yeah, this is my final review of the W7 Racy palette, so I'd love to know what you think down below. In regards to this palette, I think it's an absolutely amazing kind of alternative, an affordable alternative to the Huda Beauty Naughty palette. It does say on the front that it's a tempting multi-textured pressed pigment palette, and I would definitely agree with that because I don't know if you can see, but it's like squishy. Like the shade is squishy. I don't know how to explain. Obviously, this is totally in itself a different kind of texture as well. But yeah, a lot of it's very squishy, very, very soft, very pigmented as well. So I'd love to know what you think down below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget as well, if you want to buy anything from W7 on their website, you can use the code LUCE10, so LUCE10 for 10% off. Like I said at the beginning, it's not affiliate, but obviously it does help my relationship with the brand. So I really, really appreciate it if you do use my code. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Do you think that you would pick this up? Is it something that you've already picked up? Are you going to pick it up now? Let's have a little chat in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in my new video very, very soon. Oh, before I go, in case you are wondering my lip combination, because sometimes I get asked and I haven't got a clue as well, what have I just put on my lips? I've put on the P. Louise lip liner in the shade Standards, and I've put on a Urban Decay lipstick in 1993, which is a comfort matte, which was the year before I was born. This looks like this. I thought I'd mention that because I always forget what I've got on. And sometimes I watch my own videos back and I'm like, what have you got on your lips? Because that looks nice, and I can never remember myself. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.